Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your weekly check-in in the area of love. All right, it's a general reading, and that means it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Keep it pushing. I don't need to know. You don't have to put it in my comment section. Feel free to check out the other signs if you feel like you want to do that. If you feel like this doesn't particularly resonate with you, because remember, it's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so time is an illusion. So yes, it's stamped for a particular time, but it may not necessarily be, you know, resonating at that time. Maybe come back to it later. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it's already happened. Okay. Now, when we're looking in the area of love, also, I'm going to read from the perspective of Capricorn because this is the Capricorn reading. But if you feel the need to reverse the roles because energy is fluid, go ahead and do that. Now, when it comes to the area of love, remember that love is love. It doesn't have a bunch of labels on it. So it could be romantic. It could be platonic. We're going to read for couples. We're going to read for singles. All that really means is people you've already formed relationships with, whether they are platonic or romantic, and people that are new, whether they are romantic or platonic. Okay, this could be family, friends, co-workers, and or lovers. Okay, why I'm still having to say these things, I do not know. But if you view love in a romantic sense purely, that's a you thing. That's a thing that needs to be addressed with you, not in my comment section. Okay? We are going to acknowledge that stack. We are not going to keep it. Ooh. Be careful of what you're manifesting at work, especially if you have kids, that with a partner that you are not currently with. Okay? Somebody that you're either in separation with, or you hit a rocky patch where you feel like you are having to go on to new waters. Okay. Be careful of what you're communicating, the messages that you're sending. And I mean, when I say the message, be careful of the messages that you're sending. I mean, be careful of the messages that you're sending, both like realistically, like very literally, what you're sending during text, emails, things like that. And also be careful of the messages you're sending to people. So like the way you're presenting yourself, like maybe you're being a little bit too flirty, especially at work. You're manifesting some major hate in a work situation, either by people that are jealous of you or people that you're leading on, misleading or whatever. There seems to be like this weird flirty energy that's being misused. I don't know. It's not who you know, it's who you blow. I don't know who that's for, but it ain't for me. So anyways, let's keep it pushing. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do couples first. All right, how they feel about you is they feel like you're a little bit flaky, okay? They feel like you're maybe young or have a young mindset, not very established, and a little bit in, a little bit out. A little bit untrustworthy, okay? Maybe like they can't really go on what you say. It's like one day you're all in, the next day you don't know so much. When it comes to what you want, okay, well, you want a future that isn't where you're at. You want something more than what you have, something different than what you have. We're going to clarify that. The Magician in the reverse position, like I said, there's something going on with a very like flirtatious vibe in the workplace, or how things are gathered. So it's not even necessarily work. It could even be just like workings, right? So like good works, bad works, things like this. When you look at the term work, could mean several things. But there's something like yucky and manipulative in a bad way about how someone is gaining their future. And it's in the area of what you want. Maybe you want to get out of that. Maybe that's the thing that you've always attracted before and you're trying to get out of that. Maybe somehow this relationship has kind of fallen in that way and you're trying to escape that. So we'll see. We will clarify that. Ooh, what they want. Okay, if you are in a relationship, the Hierophant in the reverse with the Hermit, they want out. They want out of the relationship. They want, especially if you're married, they want a divorce. They want to be alone. They want to be in solitude. Especially, look, with the cards the way that they fell, he's turning his back to the Hierophant. I don't think they want to communicate in the way that they used to. Maybe they can't, or maybe they just don't want to, but it looks like they want out. Okay. Now, if it's a situation where they don't want out and you're clearly, you know that y'all are, you know, in it for the long haul, it could just be that they're not ready to communicate whatever is happening right now because they need more time to think about it. Okay. In the combined energy, you've got the Five of Swords. I don't mean to laugh. It's just like, whoa, this is intense. Five of Swords in the reverse position with the Six of Wands in the reverse position. The combined energy is cordial, we'll say. I don't want to argue. I don't want no conflict. I just want to get it over with. I just want to be done with it. When you got the Six of Wands in the reverse position, this isn't people who are trying to like be together or be seen by other people or do things together. The combined energy is not conflicting. Okay, we're going to be nice to one another, but also I just don't want you in my space right now. And again, if you're in a relationship and you know it's solid, it could just be that this person just needs some time to process. They're not ready to communicate whatever it is they're feeling right now because they just need more time and contemplation. They could be trying to find themselves as well. But this is the combined energy. So if this reading is resonating with you, I doubt very much that you're having constant arguments with this person, because I just don't think that's what either one of you want. It's not productive, it's not conducive, and it's not coming through in your combined energy or in their energy, or really in what you want. What's hidden is the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. Yeah, this isn't what y'all want. This is not what y'all want. That's what's hidden. You may have children with this person, but couldn't commit. The Empress is baby mama, baby daddy drama. Well, not necessarily, but where it's falling right here, especially in the sideways position. And this is somebody who was kind of like a little bit everywhere, couldn't really commit. And that's just not what one or both of you want. Someone here may even not want to be a mom or a dad. Someone here may not want to give to the relationship, because when you're looking at the Empress, right, you're looking at Venus, you're looking at Libra, which is pleasure and abundance and things like that. And yeah, not getting that. Like, somebody doesn't really want to give. Maybe they don't feel like they should have to. Maybe they don't feel like they should have to take a lot of action. Maybe they feel like they've already done all of that and now they want some effort on the other part, you know, whether this is you or your partner. Let's look at the outcome. Oh. Whoa, okay. All right. You may give this another chance, okay? You may give this relationship another chance because love is still here, kinda. It's definitely changed. It's changed for sure. And there does seem to be a fast-acting communication moving away from love and connection. Now, what I will say, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, either you're going to give this another chance, you're going to give it another go-round, okay? Or because the Eight of Wands, is coming after it, it could be that you don't necessarily want a romantic relationship with this partner or a solid relationship with this partner. So this is someone, what I'm getting is this is someone that you have to stay connected to, okay? You want to move away from them in certain ways, but for whatever reason, you have to stay connected to them. This could be your mother. So it could be like this is someone in your family and that's why you kind of have to stay connected to them, but the dynamic changes, okay? So they stay in your life, but not really. Okay. We're going to clarify this because I don't know why that made me so uncomfortable. Literally gave me heartburn. And it could just be that you no longer want to work on a future with this person, which looks like they're mirroring the energy as well. Because the Magician is manifestation, but it can also be manipulation, but it might not necessarily be that you're manipulating things for the future. It could be that you just simply don't want to manifest any of whatever is happening here in your future goals, okay? Let's clarify. Three of Coins with the Nine of Coins. It's looking a lot more like the first scenario, unfortunately. Now, what I will say, manipulation isn't always a bad thing. Manifestation overall can be a manipulation of energy that's not necessarily ill-intended. Not to offend anybody and not to say that what you're wanting is wrong, okay? Because that's not what I do. I just read energy. But this is really just wanting self, because the Nine of Coins is very independent. It can be a time of leisure, a time of vacation. You're not necessarily the most responsible in the Nine of Coins energy, and the reason for that is because by the time you get to the Nine of Coins, you've already come up from the Eight of Coins, and so you're able to have a little bit more cushion. You're able to have a little bit more money for yourself. These are the times that you go on vacation. This is the time where you don't have as much on your plate, where you don't have as much responsibility, okay? What's interesting is what's coming behind it and before it, which is the Three of Coins, which tells me you're still building and not necessarily fit for this energy yet. So this is kind of looking like somebody who wants a life that they haven't worked to get. I'm not saying that's the case, but that's a little bit what it's coming like, okay? Now, on the other hand, like I said, this could just be somebody who now wants to start building and manifesting for their own self, for their own future, versus giving to the current relationship, being that we have that Magician in the reverse position. Let's get one more. Yeah. Two of Cups in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. That Queen of Cups in the reverse is all about self, nurturing self, doing for self, manifesting for self, me, 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 me. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but when you get it with the Two of Cups in the reverse position, you feel me? Okay, let's get an oracle. Knowledge, study, learning, education. Now, you got the Nine of Coins here, which comes from the Eight of Coins, which is a card of study, a card of newness, a card of doing something new. It's not necessarily study, but somebody could be wanting to go back to school. You could have, especially, you could have children going to school. Catalyst, maker, mother, father. Mother, father, parenting, children is all over this reading. Even the fact that they are looking at you more like a child or more immature than what they feel like you should be. I mean, it comes out in the beginning. It comes out over here. 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 Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know what? Hold on. This Capricorn, this reading is intense. So remember I said in the beginning, it's not necessarily romantic. This could be issues that need to be resolved with your own parents. This could be issues that you need to resolve as a parent so as to not repeat cycles and chains, okay? And this could be mommy, like baby daddy, baby mama issues, okay? And how to coexist, co-create, co-parent. King of Swords and the Seven of Hearts. Wow. There's a lot of kind of airy-fairy misperception, misuse of power, manipulation. There's a lot going on here. Now, overall, what I will say, however this reading is resonating with you, Capricorn, you have the power to change your life. And maybe that's what you're doing up here. Maybe you've realized you haven't lived the best childhood. Maybe your parents weren't the best to you, or, you know, whoever you had as growing up as an authority. whoever you looked up to, whoever took care of you. Maybe you've realized all this, and maybe you realized what you've taken into relationships, because I'm seeing it as more than one. It's not just one. And this, you're going to see this not just with your romantic partners. This type of behavior you're going to see with your friends, you're going to see with your cousins, you're going to see with your aunts and uncles, you're going to see with your brothers and sisters, you're going to see this with your parents. This type of behavior kind of tends to manifest in all relationships that are supposed to be solid and come with a level of love and understanding, okay? And that could be what you're finally coming to realize here, and why you're working so hard on yourself to change that, as to not take it into the future, okay? Some of you, not all of you, not many of you, but some of you in the past were a people pleaser, and you were willing to do anything in order to keep someone around and do your dirt in the dark because you knew that they wouldn't stand for it. Or maybe you never had your desires fulfilled because you were busy pleasing other people because you didn't want them to leave. And that happens. Abandonment issues are real, man. But whatever it is, there's a lot happening here that is being looked at. And there we have the Queen of Cups again. That needing to take care of self and needing to work on self is very real. With the Four of Swords and the Eight of Diamonds, there it comes in again. There's that school, there's that newness, there's that working on something, okay? That sort of apprentice energy, that newness coming with the Four of Swords. It's okay. Here's what I'll say. You know this needs to happen. You know you need to work on this, but you're not yet. Maybe you're still contemplating about some things. Maybe you don't know exactly how it's going to play out. Maybe you have other things you need to wrap up before you can even worry about that, right? Life happens and we got real shit to take care of. Sometimes our own well-being is kind of put on the back burner because, bills are due. Kids need to be raised, things happen, and we can't always just take the time to hop up into like a self-healing journey. Okay, so that's that. Let's go into Capricorn. Your energy is like, yo, bro. Seven of Wands in the reverse position, King of Cups in the reverse position, Eight of Swords in the upright, Five of Cups in the reverse, Six of Cups in the reverse, Page of Swords in the upright, Page of Wands in the upright, Six of Swords in the upright, Ace of Swords in the upright. We are not keeping this, but we are going to acknowledge this. For those of you Capricorns that are out there doing your thing, you better be careful, because you're attracting some energy that can harm you, whether that's emotionally or physically, okay? Or spiritually. You're making it more challenging for yourself than it actually has to be. And it's because you're being a bit stubborn, okay? And you don't want to let go of something that's happened to you. The shit that's been done to you, the shit that's been done to me, kind of that energy, right? You cannot operate out of that, okay? Be careful, once again, be careful of the messages that you're sending. That's come out twice. Also, there's going to be some broken contracts here. So be careful of the messages that people are sending you. If there are contracts, let's say like leases, deeds, marriage license, things like that, make sure that, make sure you're reading the fine print and make sure you know the law. Okay? There's that. But yeah, you're kind of just like, whoever this portion is resonating with, you really, really need to ground your energy and stand firm in what you know, because right now you're kind of just like out there, whatever, attracting whatever, and it can get you in a bit of trouble. Okay? We're not keeping that. That's a specific message for some specific people. All right, let's go into singles. Two more shuffles. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your weekly check-in. Let's go. I don't know what's going on with Capricorn, okay? But this Six of Cups, this memory lane thing is, it's real, okay? So your future love, as we look, kind of like stemming from the last reading, you may want to give it another go with the person that you came away from, okay? Either that or you're getting stuck on what it used to be. Okay. This is very much like the first kind of step to depression when you're getting stuck in nostalgia because it's gone. It's done. Let it go. But you may want it back. Maybe they want it back too. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to clarify that. Okay. This is someone from your past. Is it Mercury retrograde or something? I have no idea what's going on, but this is someone from your past. This is somebody you've already tried to call it quits with or have called it quits with. Y'all come back. Y'all try to do it again. The attraction, is it instant? I mean, yeah, I guess, but it comes with a lot of baggage. It comes with a lot of things that are still kind of out there and never really got solved. It's pretty challenging and kind of leads to a dead end, okay? This person is, man, they jump in just like you jump in. So y'all have some level of comfortability with one another, but you're not looking at the situation realistically is what it looks like to me. Because the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position means the work hasn't really been done. It happens too fast, especially when you're looking at the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. The challenges never got, they never got sorted through. They're still there. Now, if it's not a person that you have previously been with, it's manifested in the way of the same energy, different person. So if it's not the same person, then it's sort of that situation where you keep attracting the same type of person, okay? The challenge is the home life, 10 of Cups in the reverse position, not being content with yourself, not having your home in order, okay? Not wrapping up loose ends. Sorry for the background noise. My kid just got up and TV is so loud. The advice is to not be stuck in the here. The advice is to quit this. Just stop. Just stop. It's over. It's over for a reason. Now, that's not to say you can't come back together with people, but not until all of this stuff has been hashed out and healed, especially when the challenge is the home itself. And overall, just a level of like not being content with self, which would make sense with all the other energy that we've seen so far. How and when you meet. Okay, well, after an ending, when a proposal or an offer has been taken off the table. Let's clarify some of these. It could even be October that this happens. We'll see. Between August and October. Well. All right, let's do the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups with the Chariot in the reverse position. You are so stuck on this and it's no good because it's still stuck in the same way. It doesn't move forward. It doesn't move forward and it's not practical. I will say, let me say this. The only thing that may be practical about this situation, if it is somebody from the past, is the convenience of maybe already having things established. So there could be a level of practicality when it comes to like economical, like an economical standpoint. And that's about it. Is that three? Three of Wands in the reverse position. I'm telling you, this attraction, it's bad. It's no good. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no future in it because none of the work has been done. Let's do the Knight of Coins. Same old shit, different day. Same karmic bull that hasn't been healed, hasn't been gone through. This is the same thing, and that's what you're going to find. That's what you're going to find is it's the same energy. Yep, Knight of Coins come in to clarify the Knight of Coins. Nine of Wands in the reverse position because nothing has been healed yet. Let's do the Ten of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. You have to move on. That's the challenge. Heal your heart. Heal you. You have to heal you. Doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. You're not everyone else. At the end of the day, you can only control you. Let's go over here. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups with the Death. 6 of Wands in the reverse position and the 9 of Coins in the reverse position. Yeah, y'all still rely on each other somehow. Again, it could be a situation of convenience, but y'all keep it in the dark anyway. Nobody knows, or at least y'all think nobody knows. People know. Y'all just think nobody knows. 10 of Cups. Oh, yeah. With the 2 of Cups. Because y'all shared a home at one point probably, or still do. Or someone has to move back in or something like that with the 4 of Coins and the 2 of Swords in the reverse position. You have a lot of control in this situation. You have a lot of control in this situation and you know it. You know it. I can't tell you if it's warranted or if it's abuse of power or not. I can just tell you that from the energy that I'm seeing here, it's not going to benefit you in the long run. Short term, for sure. Yeah, I could definitely see how this would benefit you. But in the long run, no, I don't see that. Okay, let's go into an oracle here. Energy, newness, and vitality. You definitely need something new. And flaws, contradictions, and a mistake that haven't been healed, and that's why we're getting back in the same situation. And reach out, need for backup, admit your needs, call for help. Oh yeah, I feel like you're gonna do that all right. And they're probably gonna cater to that. Again, you know, I don't know. Life, you live it once. Well, most of y'all do. Some of us don't have the luxury. That's what I have for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.